morning, guys. And yes, you might be wondering why Ruby is in the bathroom. Hi, Ruby, with the heater. How was your night in the bathroom, Ruby? So she had to spend the night in the bathroom. We locked her up with the heater because what happened yesterday before we closed in the main store when she stays, the heat went out. And of course it happens when we have the coldest freaking day possible. Today morning is minus 11 degrees and it's minus like 20 with the wind chill. It's crazy. So it's early morning. I just came into the shop. And what happens with this thing is, now it's been running now for about an hour. It shows 62, but when I got here, it was only like 48 degrees. So that's why we put her in there. What happens, we changed the thermostat last night thinking that it might be a thermostat, but it's not. What happens is the heat will go up to like 66 degrees and it will not go any higher, even though that this thing is set like at 70. And then when it cools down, it doesn't want to kick on. So like right now it was heating up and it shows that it's supposed to be delivering heat and it's not doing anything. I have to physically turn it off and then turn it back on, and now I can hear it just kicked on. It's right above, the furnace is right above us here. Yeah, it's crazy. So I have a guy, my heating and cooling guy, coming in today, but that's why we had to put Ruby in a bathroom with the heater so she doesn't freeze overnight, you know, because she needs that at least like 65 to 70 degrees minimum. Even in a store here, we keep a heater right next to her so she stays warm. When you guys see her sitting here on the on the stick next to the window, if it gets too cold because of the cold coming in of the window, she starts shivering. So anyway, that's my story. We'll see what happens today. We'll see even if anybody's gonna show up today in the shop because it's like super cold outside. So oh gosh, not only that it's cold, well, it did warm up. Right now it's about noon and it's 0 degrees. So and went up from minus 11 to about 0, but it started snowing now too. So I'm heading, it's about 20-25 minute trip from my shop, and this guy apparently has a whole full big collection of Tonka toys, Tonka trucks, all kinds of different Tonka stuff. So we'll see. I think Tonka market is a little bit on a downside, but you never know. You know, there'll be some particular units that are still bring very, very good money. So I'm on my way there to check it out. We'll see what happens. We'll see if he lets me film a little bit. Frozen river here. Frozen river. Everything's frozen today. It warmed up a little bit. Got 2 degrees now, 2 degrees. It might be this house coming up here, because it shows me on the GPS would be on the left hand side. I think this is it. What was the address? 2, 3. Yeah. But you know, definitely, I mean, from all kinds of stuff, from the Tonkas that you have here, through different stuff that you have here. Like I said, I mean, Antiki, it's a tough game, but there might be some certain pieces here that we definitely would want. You know, old scale, that old bike. I see a radio way back there. Yeah. You know, so yeah, for sure. This is a big Toledo scale. No, this is something else right here. This
No,
part of
that's
it?
part of
That's
it.
part of that
Yeah.
Toledo? Okay. Yeah, I see a wagon here,
There's a
old
platform
flyer.
scale too. There's two. I got 4 or 5 of them platform scales.
Yeah.
The old ones, you know.
Whew, guys, I'm heading back. I froze my ass. Here's the situation. So Jason is super nice guy. He has a outbuilding. It's like a pole barn that he keeps most of his stuff that he collects, and he's been collecting tanker trucks and anything to do with oil signs, oil cans, and tanker trucks for 20 years. Now, everything in that building is not for sale. That's his personal stuff. That's what he wants to keep. But on the outside, he has a big semi-trailer that we went into, and I spent maybe 10 minutes there, and I froze my ass, and I tried to climb over a couple things, and it's just a bad day to do this. But he kindly asked me not to show. I filmed a little bit in his building, and he asked Pete if you can not show that. He was okay for me filming inside the trailer and showing that, and I get it, I understand, and I respect that. But here's the thing. So he calls me up and he says, do I want to come out today and look at this? Now, it is a super cold day, right? It's 0 degrees. Right now it's actually 2 degrees. Minus 20 with the wind chill. Snowing. Super quiet and dead in the shop. And I could have said, no, I don't want to do this. Let's pick a different day. But here's what happens in this business. When the leads come in and opportunity is knocking, you got to go and do it. That's how you build relationships. That's how you guys make deals. And even though that I didn't buy anything today, but he knew that I was serious about it, especially if I came out in this kind of weather and go into this cold trailer and try to see stuff. So he's got a lot of doubles, meaning stuff that he kept for himself, and then whatever double he had, as far as the tanka goes, he would put it in that trailer. And then he's got a lot of different antiques there as well, that I couldn't get to the end of the trailer. He has like vintage, a radio there, a bike, bunch of scales and stuff like that. But the lesson to be learned from this: never ignore the lead when it comes in. It could always be opportunity. It could always lead to something else. And then on top of it, when I was leaving, he said, when you come back, when it's nice again, I'll have a bunch of tools as well, power tools. He says, I'm switching from DeWalt to Milwaukee, and I have probably 20-30 drills, sawzalls, all kinds of stuff. So that's what I mean, guys. Never ignore the lead. Anyway, my feet are frozen just standing in that trailer. Well, first his pole barn was super cold too, but at least it was out of the element. But then that semi trailer, man, that was brutal cold. Anyway, heading back to the shop now. Look at this, guys. Snowing, cold, it's brutal outside. Roads are getting bad. Doesn't matter. When it's picking time, it's picking time. All right, guys, it's getting late. It's 5 p.m. now. I'm at Penske truck rental, and this guy is ready for me right here. 26 footer. I gotta pick that up, so I'll be ready for tomorrow. Pick up the 28 pallets that I bought a couple weeks ago are getting picked up tomorrow. So I gotta be there at 7 a.m. Gotta leave the shop at 6 a.m. to get there, or maybe even earlier. So it will be a busy day. I'll show you guys. I'll share that pickup with you guys. But for now, I'm signing off. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Cheers.